and a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final few moments to prepare for the game and the task ahead. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. And tonight, we'll see the Raptors as they go up against the Lakers. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And you can see the surge in his level of confidence lately just by looking at that true shooting percentage. It's been moving straight up in the past 5 games. I think he's feeling it.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Hill is out there with Dunn. Then there's Sanders. Then it's Smith. And it's McLeod. And up the 5 down low. And for Los Angeles, Kobe is out there with Chauncey Billups. Then it's Odom. Then it's Garnett. And it's Terry in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. A lot of teams with a lot of new players, Greg, this time of year can be a real challenge to mesh.
No doubt. You know, getting everybody on the same page sometimes, it can take time. And then you have to build that trust. Weathering the storms together will obviously help you do that.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Now, here's Sanders. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And we'll take a chance now to honor the Western Conference Player of the Month, Kobe Bryant.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Now here's Billups. And it's Bryant in the corner. And he's going up for the alley-oop. And the dunk by Odom.
And the pass there floated it up to the precise spot it needed to be.
And no messing around on the finish. He powers it through. Here's Sanders. Here's McLeod. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Outside Odom. Terry outside. Pass to Garnett. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Hill with some nice D. Pass to Sanders. Now the pass to McLeod. It's blocked. And here is Billups. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Here's Sanders. Off target from three-point range. The Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Pass to Billups. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Shot clock at 6. A shot off that time. Good work defensively by Smith. And here's the fast break. Dunn leading the way. Smith with the basket on the assist from Dunn.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
Sanders against Billups. If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. The shot, no good. Sanders against Bryant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. The Raptors shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And he can't get the first one. Second free throw, no good. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Toronto trailing. Here's Smith. A 14-point game for him in the win again. Right wing. Dunn kicks to Smith. Passes to McLeod. Clock is at 3. The putback. It's good on the putback.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Outside, Kobe. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Pass to Odom. Launches it. Offensive rebound. And Garnett misses.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Smith in the post, working on Bryant. Smith, no luck. For Los Angeles, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Garnett trying to break loose. It's deflected. They retain possession. The shot, no good. The Raptors shooting in this first quarter, around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. It's deflected. Outside, Billups. There's the pass to Odom. Lakers passing it around. And again, no good by the Lakers.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Up top, Sanders, guarded by Garnett. Sanders against Garnett. Now Sanders. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
Garnett kicks to Billups. And out of bounds as Toronto gains possession. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. You take a look at Los Angeles. They've had a very slow start to the season so far, down in the bottom half of the conference.
You know, for Los Angeles, it's been a disastrous start to the season for them. They can't buy a win.
Yeah, they can't really afford to slip any farther down in the standings because, let's face it, they don't have the firepower to dig themselves out of too deep a hole once they're in it.
Pass to Odom. 6 on the shot clock. Over Hill. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert. This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
And Bryant kicks to Billups. Odom dishes to Billups. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
And Odom is a rarity, that tall, slender forward with guard-like passing ability.
So, timeout called here, the first for Toronto. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, 1 apiece.
You know,
now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 3-point game. On the wing, Bryant. finish off by Bryant.
Yeah, and if you're going to give Bryant a lane to the rim, then you deserve to get dunked on. You know how tenacious he is when penetrating inside.
Nowitzki against Sanders. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, exposing a weakness in the defense, that's just way too easy, guys.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Phillips against Sanders. Phillips with the ball. He's got 7. Passes it to Bryant. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Yeah, love seeing Bryant just get up and go for it. His leaping ability never ceases to impress.
And that does it for the first quarter. Lakers lead by 5. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. For those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball. And defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
Lakers leading by 5. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for Toronto right now, they've got Smith. He's out there with Sanders, Patton out there with Dunn, and it's Singleton in at the 4-man position. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
And is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Both free throws good for Bryant. Toronto trails by 7. Now here's Sanders. Smith outside. And that one hits back iron. And Los Angeles guys shooting poorly, just 35% so far. Smith against Bryant. Outside Phillips. Nowitzki. And the shot is good. Nowitzki's got the lead up to 9 now for the Lakers.
You really love how Nowitzki rolls to the cup. Defenders no answer for his length once he gets the ball after the screen.
Pass to Patton. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Sanders. Patton. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Now the pass to Farrell. It's Kobe Bryant on the wing. Buries it from three-point range. Kobe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
And the Raptors call time here.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Terry's checked in. Hill, he's checked in for Toronto. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here.
That looks like a lack of focus. You've got to question what he was trying to accomplish there.
On defense, the Lakers. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. And here's Sanders. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game.
I'll tell you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back. You simply must put a body on this guy. You know he's going to try to get to that glass.
Kobe against Smith. Bryant can't get it to go.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Hill kicks to Sanders. Smith outside. It's tipped. They get it back. Los Angeles leading by 8 to the inside. Bryant. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Here's Hill. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. 4 on the shot clock. And that one is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. After this one, they take on the Clippers at the Staples Center. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. A chance to check out Los Angeles' upcoming schedule on Saturday, then on Monday.
In that game against Portland, it's going to be a battle for this group. You get the feeling they'll need to be at their sharpest if they want to come away with a victory.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And Billups is a clutch performer, someone who isn't afraid of taking big shots. I just love how fearless he is.
Good on both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Toronto trails by 12. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Sanders. That's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Outside Bryant, shot on the wing. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Phillips passes to Kobe. Toronto grabs the miss.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
But how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Childress is checked in, and it's Odom in for Farrell. Lakers leading by 12. Now Kobe. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Orlando.
Well, in addition to the scoring, he found ways to initiate contact from the defense and get himself to the line. The defense clearly frustrated trying to get a way to stop him.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Billups kicks it to Odom. And here's Bryant for 3. They get the rebound. And that one is stuffed right through.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot from the wing. Sanders' shot is off.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Sanders against Billups. Pass to Kobe. Back to Billups. Now, here's Childress. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Toronto trails by 12. Fast break, Toronto. Yeremit. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lamar Odom picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
For Toronto, they have missed both of their free throws tonight, 0 for 2 so far.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And the first one at the line is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Lakers leading by 10. On the wing, Bryant. And Kobe throws it down hard.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Out to the wing. Here's Sanders. Here's Hill. Kobe comes with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 10 from the floor here in the second quarter. Here's Billups. Gets that one to drop. That's his third field goal in 8 tries.
And how about the size Billups has at that point guard spot? Even when he gets hit, he's got the strength to play through the contact.
Here's Sanders. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments.
Garnett outside. Billups inside the line. That one's in. Only his fourth make against 9 total shots.
Well, it looks like he has put that rough first quarter in the rear view. He's starting to cook here in the second.
Passes it to McCloud. Six on the shot clock. Yeremit. Offensive rebound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Well, we like to keep you up to date on the fresh talent in the league, so let's check in on the rookie block leaders. Lamar Odom, number 1.
Well, he has clearly established himself as the premier rim protector in this year's rookie class.
The first one falls.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Smith checked in for Sanders. Simmons hits them both. Lakers leading by 16. Over to the left wing. Garnett. It's hauled in by Dunn. Toronto shooting a measly 26% in the second quarter. Jeremic. Here's McLeod, and he banks in the layup.
Yeah, a coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
But to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Here's Phillips, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
His offensive approach tonight has been aggressive, and it's paid off with a lot of trips to the line.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Free throw drops for Chauncey Billups. And here are the Raptors now, trailing by 17. Knocked loose. Jeremic defended by Bryant and stolen by Billups. And now in transition, here's Billups. Here we go. And finished off by Bryant.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Jeremic, Garnett with the block.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
Kobe's shot is off.
Well, terrific defense. They obviously respect his ability and just want to make it tough.
A minute 50 left in the first half of basketball. Jeremic defended by Bryant. And again, Toronto no up.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
They get it back. Odom. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Jeremic defended by Bryant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
For Toronto, they have shot 5 of 8 from the foul line.
He does a great job of drawing contact and getting himself to the line, something he didn't do in the first period.
Lakers leading by 18. Phillips passes to Bryant. Lakers passing it around. Garnett up top. High post try. No good that time.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's the teardrop. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And Chauncey Billups drops them both. 43 seconds left to play in the first half. Smith outside. Jacks up a three. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
Well, individually, he is doing everything he can in this 12-minute session, but he's just not getting enough help.
Billups passes to Garnett. Nowitzki with it. Outside Billups. Here's Garnett. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Well, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Smith outside. Jeremic. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's Los Angeles, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Some incredible work in this one by Kobe Bryant. He ended up with 19 points and 1 rebound. A solid performance already for him, and he might erupt in the second half if his last game is any indication of what we might see. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
They're not taking the soft approach to this game, fellas. They're playing physical. Just look at how many times they've gotten to the line by being active, driving the lane, and drawing contact. It's gotten them points at the stripe. It's gotten defenders off balance. They've been the more aggressive team tonight by far.
Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, you live by the 3 and you die by the 3. And today, they're dying. And as cold as they've been behind the arc, they keep firing from deep. What are you doing? I know they got a lot of ground to make up, but they can't continue with this game plan. Not working.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
With a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at Kobe Bryant in this game, I mean, he has been everywhere.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. We've got Chauncey Billups, Odom out there with Garnett, and there's Bryant, and it's Terry in at the 5. Bryant looking over the floor. 5 to shoot. Here's Odom. No good on the 3. Toronto trails by 15, and for the Raptors, Dunn is out there with Hill, and it's Smith, then there's Sanders, and it's McLeod, and up the 5.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
One shot.
On the free throw, no good. Los Angeles leading by 13. We've got Odom. Chauncey Billups out there with Bryant. And it's Garnett, and it's Terry in at the center position. Raptors shooting a pretty low, 34% thus far. And for the Raptors, Sanders is out there with Smith. Then there's Hill. Then there's Dunn, and it's McLeod. And up the 5, roaming the paint.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Outside Odom. Pass to Terry. Garnett against Hill. And the shot falls short this time.
You know, he made an easy shot so much harder, and it really cost him the bucket, guys.
No one near Smith as he lets it go. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
Boy, everyone is getting to their spots and then capitalizing. 3 for 4 in the quarter. Beautiful.
Let's use this break in the action to show you the teams that in the last 10 games have been the NBA's best fast break teams.
I mean, no doubt for me that they've hit their stride the last few weeks. I mean, they are punishing the defenses with that up-tempo style.
The first free throw is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. The pass to McLeod. Hill with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Smith outside. Pass to Sanders. 4 on the clock. Over Billups. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Sanders.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Billups passes to Kobe. Kicks it to Odom. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We have got to see that sensational mobile one block again.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Toronto trails by 8. For 3, Smith.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
And so it's Terry bringing it up for Los Angeles. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Billups double teamed. Here's Garnett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, the league's most valuable player in 2004. What a career KG has had.
It's his first trip to the line.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The free throw drops for Garnett. The Raptors making a switch here. Patton's checked in. And both free throws good from Garnett. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Billups against Sanders. He dishes it to Dunn. Smith for 3. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Billups kicks it to Odom. On the wing, Bryant. Lock at 6. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Kobe's got 23 points.
Well, their first basket in 4 tries. Can that trigger a little bit of good shooting here? We'll find out.
Sanders against Billups. Smith scanning the floor. From the arc. Kevin Garnett grabs the miss. Garnett's got 7 rebounds in the game. Odom the pass to Terry. And he makes that one. Terry's got his first points of the night.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
It's Kobe Bryant on the wing, covered by Smith. Bryant, and it's denied. Feeds to Dunn, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Chauncey Billups.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Raptors have taken 10 shots from the free throw line up to this point and made 6 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off. Singleton, he's checked in for Toronto. He hits the second from the line. Now here's Billups. 18 points for him. Left side, Bryant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A moment here to look at some numbers for Kobe Bryant. Averaging 36, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. Even if you key in on him all game, he still finds a way to get his numbers.
Right, the skill, the awareness, the physical ability, it's all there, and that's what makes this guy so hard to check.
The free throw drops for Kobe.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Bryant hits them both. Here's Smith. He's got 14. Passes to Sanders. Here's Pat. Toronto working the ball around now. Dunn passes to Singleton. Shot clock at 5. Shot, high post. Good on that shot. And with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Smith. For Los Angeles, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Pass to Kobe. Kobe draws the double. Here's Childress. And again, no good by the Lakers.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Got a hand on it. Odom inside. Dunn covering. The shot by Odom, no good. Toronto trails by 8. Count it, good.
I'll tell you, tough first half puts it in the rear view. The shooting percentage starting to reflect that.
Sanders against Billups. And it's good for 2. LaFrenza's got his first points of the game.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Sanders against Billups. And here's Sanders. 7 points in the game. Smith outside. A three-pointer off the mark. Los Angeles leading by 8. Kobe draws the double to the right side. A shot by LaFrentz, no good.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
And it's blocked. side. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant. LaFrenza's got 4 points in the quarter.
That's about reading the floor. Hits his man right where he wanted it.
Here is Sanders. It's stolen by Bryant. Shot from 16. Rebound by Smith. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Toronto. It's a 10-point game, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Dirk Nowitzki's checked in for the Lakers. Lakers on D. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Patton. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Barnes trying to free himself up. And the Raptors miss again. Los Angeles leading by 10. Phillips kicks to Bryant. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Kobe's got 27.
Yeah, you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Jeremic, good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
And LaFrance gets it to go.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Jeremic, he's guarded by Billups, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. And there's the pass to Dunn.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Lakers leading by 10. Outside, Billups. To the middle. And LaFrance gets it to go. LaFrenza's got 8 here in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Pass to Barnes. Jeremic, who's guarded by Billups. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Toronto, they have made 7 of their last 12 attempts at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. The Lakers making a switch here. Garnett's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. You know, Greg, you'd probably know as well as anyone, what was it like going up against the Bulls in the 90s?
You know, it's weird to say, but in a lot of ways, we were a lot like they were. Hall of Fame talent at the coach, a defensive-minded team, but the one difference was, you know, the Bulls had that guy that wore that number 23. I think I'd say that might have been the one difference. Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Boy, he really anchors well on the block. Very difficult to back down.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Jeremic, who's guarded by Billups. Dunn passes to Smith. Patton kicks to Smith. Shot clock at 6. He gets it to fall. That makes it just a single-digit lead.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now the feed to Nowitzki. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Jeremic, he's guarded by Billups. Jeremic. Nice defense from Billups. Now here's Nowitzki. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the paint. On the wing, Bryant. Covered by Smith. Nowitzki, that's for 2. The rebound by Patton. Patton's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Dunn dishes to Barnes. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Billups. And it's Bryant in the corner. 1:11 left to play in the third. LaFrance passes to Bryant. Over Barnes, the offensive rebound.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
And GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. And the Raptors call time here. Kobe Bryant really making it. .54 seconds left here in the third quarter. Toronto working the ball around now. It's back to Hill. Smith outside. Launches a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Smith's got 24.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Bryant passes to Garnett. Here's LaFrance to the middle. Looking for Terry. He gets it there. And finish off by Bryant.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Puts up a 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Hill against Nowitzki. Back to Bryant. And the dunk by Kobe.
Gotta love Nowitzki setting his guys up with perfect passes.
And we've reached the end of the third. Lakers on top. They lead by 9. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or 2 when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. They've got Nowitzki. He's out there with Garnett. And it's Bryant in at the 2.
Okay, nice job here in the second half. Field goal percentage is way up from what it was at halftime when it was just barely above 30%.
Passes it to Nowitzki. To the inside. Till Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
The Nowitzki does a little bit of everything for this team. Outstanding vision on display there.
Smith against Kobe. Cloud passes to Barnes. Five to shoot. From 18 feet away. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Garnett against Barnes. Garnett kicks to Bryant. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. And it's never too early to start looking at our contenders for this year's dunk contest. There's no doubt it'll be a terrific showdown of some of the game's best athletes.
And it seems like each year the bar keeps getting set higher. I mean, more props, crazier concepts to the competition, the level of dunks. I think this is going to be a good one.
And you look at Kobe Bryant, almost all the way up there in the top spot. I don't know if he'll make it to number one. You'd have to say he's going to be a part of the contest for sure.
It's looking that way, and the contest will be a lot better off having him in it. He always puts on a show.
And so that's the breakdown as it currently stands. We'll be keeping you all updated with the latest info and, of course, our final list of contestants as we get closer.
Yeah, and if they don't invite me to be a judge, I'm still going. And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Toronto trails by 11.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Smith for three. Drills it from outside. Smith's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And Bryant kicks to Nowitzki. Lock at 6. Shoots the three. It's deflected.
Really surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds, given what the scoreboard says.
Poked away. Stolen by Terry. Here's Kobe. And Kobe throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Garnett comes over to help. Here's Hill. Lays it up off the glass.
Timeout.
Hill's got his first 2 points of the night.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
Timeout called the Lakers. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to find out what Los Angeles' coach was going over with his guys. He said, keep grinding. We're in good shape. Things aren't always going to go perfectly. Don't let that slow you down. Let's just stick to what got us here. Kevin, we'll see if they can build on this lead.
Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. He kicks it to Sanders. Smith on the wing. Smith drawing the double team. From 17 feet out, here's Singleton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Lakers leading by 7. From deep, Phillips. Los Angeles with another miss. Fast break, Toronto. Here's Sanders, and it's blocked. Bryant, it's a wide open look. Kept alive. KG, that's good. Garnett's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's a reason this is the 4-time NBA rebounding champion. KG to the offensive glass.
Smith outside. Over Garnett. Here's Singleton, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Now Billups. With the floater, fails to score here. He has made 5 of 12 to this point. Hill looking it over. Knocks it loose. Pass to Singleton. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Kevin Garnett.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Donnie's checked in for Hill. So Singleton nails both of them. Los Angeles leading by 5. Billups with the ball. Terry outside. He feeds it to Garnett. Fades away. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. Billups, no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Odom against Sanders. Six to shoot. And it's blocked. Fast break. The Lakers. Kobe's running. Billups with the bucket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Looking to end his cold spell. Here's Smith, plenty of space. Parried from 15 feet out. Smith's got 7 points here in this quarter.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
The pass to Terry. They double team Kobe. Inside. Here's Odom, and the dunk by Odom.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Sanders passes to McCloud. Back to Sanders. Done outside. And it's off from three-point range. 3 on 3. And here's Kobe for 3. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got his 8th assist in the game. Toronto trails by 10. Now here's Sanders. Pass to Smith. Pulls it from the elbow. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Smith's got 33 points. Los Angeles leading by 8. Garnett outside. Pass to Terry. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Billups against Sanders. Fires the 3. Toronto grabs the miss. Dunn right side. It's stolen by Odom. And now Bryant pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Kobe throws it down home.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And here's Sanders. pass to Smith. Not going to go that time, and it's the Lakers the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Smith against Kobe. The pass to Odom. Fires the three, and the three ball is good. And the Lakers lead by 13.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And the Raptors call time here. Today, Greg, we see a lot more friendly rivalry. Does that bother you?
Not at all. I mean, people like to say, well, our era had the rivalries were more bitter. I disagree with that. I think guys are every bit as competitive today as they've ever been.
It's good to hear.
They just also have more exposure and opportunity to be around one another. Kids today growing up, they've been playing against each other since the 5th, 6th grade in national tournaments. When we played, we didn't get to see the other top players around the country. So I think that was one reason why you didn't have a closeness with guys that unless you were on the same team.
Los Angeles on D. Sanders passes to Dunn. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That's his third foul of the game. Here's McLeod. And it's Dunn in the corner. Shoots.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Kobe against Smith. Here's Odom, and the dunk by Odom.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Toronto trails by 15. Here is Sanders. Passes it to McLeod. Smith right side. 6 on the shot clock. And the Raptors miss again.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
Now Odom. Phillips kicks it to Odom. Outside Bryant. There's the triple. Here's Nowitzki. And that's good. A nice job in the glass as they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
Smith for 3. Terry grabs the board. Terry's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
And guys, the fast break was run, I thought, beautifully all night by these guys. I think that was a big part of their success.
Yeah, they definitely ran the break well. A big advantage in that category. And they continually put pressure on the defense.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year. Actually, their 5th win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kobe Bryant.
This guy has been shot making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Free throw, good, Terry. And Toronto will go for a different look here. And both free throws good for Terry. Here's Joseph. 54 seconds left in the 4th. That one's off, still out of sync. They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch. convincing lead with very little time remaining, and the fans are pumped.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
And it's sent back by Nowitzki. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That will get him his 4th. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.